Coming at you live from the city where you let your knees show when it's like
Oh, I'm a snack person for sure. Yeah, I love snacks.
You feel like Lord of the Flies. You're tired of taking your time. It's that feeling, you know.
What's good, everybody? Andrew here with Good Studios. Today, I'm chatting with Detroit artist Stoop. Hey, man, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Yeah, definitely doing good. Thanks again for having me.
Yeah, of course. We're just gonna hop right into it. Tell me who you are, what you do, and why you do it.
Sure. Yeah, I'm Stoop. I'm an artist from Detroit, Michigan. I make music and cool sounds, and I do this because I love doing it, and I feel like my purpose is very connected to the music that I make, and yeah, so that's why I do it.
How'd you discover that this was your purpose and your purpose is connected?
So I'd say I discovered that my purpose was connected to it because this is something that's always been a big part of my life, music. Something that has come very, I guess, naturally to me, like almost in a way that I've never had to really try to be involved. It just always felt like I was being my truest self when I was involved in music, whether it's playing music, writing music, listening to music. Yeah, I just felt very connected to just my being. You know what I mean?
I know it might be hard, but is there a specific moment that you really remember in your life growing up when you're a little older that you connected with as a moment where you thought, this is what I meant to do?
There's a certain feeling that I get anytime I get the chance to make music. It's like an excitement that I would compare to like when I was a kid, like on Christmas morning or on your birthday when you knew you were gonna like open up a gift, and there's like an excitement about this great gift you're about to create, about to open up and receive. I have that same excitement when it comes to making anything new, like any kind of new music, just that excitement of like, I don't know what we're going to create, but whatever it is, I'm just super excited about it. And that just kind of, to me, that's just like something that gives me pure joy. That's how I feel like things that just give you pure, just joy are things that are probably connected to what you're here to do.
So with your art and your music, what's your ultimate goal?
I would say, honestly, just of course, I would love to, like win a Grammy, would love to tour, be like a household name. But I would say ultimately what I would say is, I've had a successful career is if I can like completely take care of my family by like through music. If I was able to do that, to me, that would be the ultimate mark of success. Yes. So the next project, it's called Blue Version Tape. So it's supposed to be, I'm doing a series of 3 EPs. Yellow version came out last spring. So dropping the second one, Blue. I feel like the sound of Yellow was very happy, kind of indie pop sound a little bit, but this time it's more, I'd say it's more soulful R&B, hip hop. It's kind of the combination of the sound for Blue Version Tape. Yeah, I'm just super excited about it. I feel like for this project, it took me a minute to really lock into the sound that I wanted this project to have, for it to really feel like the color blue. And I feel like as recently, I think it finally has it. So I'm super happy about it.
So kind of a tough question if you were to describe your music in 3 words, how would you do that?
In 3 words.
Yeah.
I would say warm. I would say soulful. Then I would say nostalgic.
And now if I was going to ask you, thanks, you're welcome. Ask you to describe yourself in 3 words, what words would those be?
That's a great question. I would say calm.
Mm-hmm.
I would say ambitious. And I would say kind.
Calm, ambitious, kind. Nice. Those go with your music words pretty well.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. How would you describe yourself in 3 words if you were to do it?
Oh, geez. Let's see. Myself in 3 words. I usually go with, not the word nice, but like loving, big heart, loving, goofy, and creative.
Nice. Great words.
Yeah, I've had time to think about those ones though. So, I made it think like I was still thinking, but I was ready to go with it. So talking about your music some more, Cilan City, right?
Yes.
You want to talk about that a little bit? The process behind that one, why you made it, and the inspiration?
Absolutely. Yeah, Cilan City. So I remember I was in LA actually. I was there shooting a commercial. And I had outside of like the shoot. I think I had a rest day. I was there for like a whole week, but I had a rest day. And I was like, yeah, let me do some sessions or do a session this day. And there's this producer by the name of Garrett that I met on Instagram. We got in the studio, and I remember we this that was actually the second song we worked on that day. I think he pulled the drum loop first, and then he started playing bass, and then immediately I was like, okay, this is gonna be something. So for me, I was like, okay, cool. This is like a nice backpacker, like, cool beat track where I'm gonna just spit. It's gonna be a rapping track. I don't expect this one to do anything. This will just be a cool one just for me and the hip hop heads out there. So I want to do a series where I do Pokemon cities, and those are the tracks where I'm like really like giving you bars. So I'm like, yeah, this will be the first one. Cerulean City. I got blue version tape coming out. So Cerulean is blue. I'm gonna do that for this one. And then yeah, I just started writing just some bars, and we probably finished the song in like 20 minutes. I'm like, all right, this is cool. I'll do a video for it, and this will be like some promo for the project I have coming out. I did not intend to put it out as a single. I was just like, yeah, it'll be a kind of a cool moment. And then fast forward a few weeks later, shot the video, put out the video, and then people are kind of going crazy for it. But yeah, it's crazy the songs that people gravitate towards aren't the ones that you think they would. But it's cool. It's always amazing just seeing people listen to your music and
I
vibe
love
with
it. I
it.
love when things just work.
Yeah,
It sounds like everything with this track just went so smooth.
I know it was. I mean, yeah, God works in crazy ways sometimes. That just lays things out for you. It's just wild, but yeah, super thankful for how things have been received with this track.
And Pokemon, why going that route?
Yeah, it was just a very nostalgic game for me. But every year I'd always ask for a new Pokemon game, and to me, I just love the idea of like the RPG. You're on a journey. You have to put time into this game to really, level up your Pokemon, beat these gyms, get these badges, go to the Pokemon League. Just that whole like process, I feel like is very, it's a great illustration of just like life. Like you have all these things you're trying to get to the next step, and ultimately want to beat the game. Um,
Who was your starter? Your starter
so
Pokemon?
for my starter, I would typically go with a water type. So for
Okay.
like yellow, blue, and red, I think Squirtle.
Okay.
Typically. What about you? Who would be your starter?
I usually went fire. Went with
Fire.
the fire. Yeah.
Oh, that's
I mean,
cool.
unless I was playing that one, you get Pikachu and you don't really get to choose. But yeah, that stuff was classic. Do you feel that, are you someone that reflects? Do you take time to reflect on your successes and your wins? Or are you in more of the just grind it out mindset?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I'm definitely more the latter. Yeah, I definitely need to take more time to celebrate and like, yeah, like celebrate the actual wins because I feel like to me, there's a fine line between. I guess I'm still trying to find the balance between celebrating and then hoping that celebration doesn't turn into complacence or laziness.
And I know you described your music in 3 words, but if someone was listening to your music, what do you hope they feel?
Mm. Um, That's a great question, and I've definitely thought about the answer to this. I do. So, of course, I have songs that are about different subjects, but ultimately, I want my music to be an encouragement for anybody. I feel like people maybe they have dreams or aspirations they may have given up on in their lives because things get in the way. Maybe they feel like they're too old or that their time has passed. But I want them to get a sense of um, encouragement that it's still possible. Whatever it is that they want to do, whatever it is they're passionate about, it's still in their grasp, and that they should go for it.
Hmm.
That's ultimately what I want anyone who hears my stuff to be like, all right, yeah, I can do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the next step. It's possible. So that's probably the biggest thing I want anyone who hears my stuff to feel.
These aren't as soul touching as the others, but are you more of a snack person or a food person? Like, do you wait to meals to eat, or are you eating throughout the day?
I'm a snack, yeah, snack person for sure. Yeah, I love snacks.
Okay. So what's the number one snack? You're alone on the planet. You can
Mhm.
only have one snack the rest of your life. What would it be?
We have these things called popcorners.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
popcorners, the kettle corn flavor. Yeah, just give me those, and I'm good. I don't need any other snack for the rest of my life. I'm fine with that. Those are
That's what's
perfect.
up. Yeah.
Those-
I've stocked our house with those a few times. Those are so good.
yeah. What
Yeah.
would you say
And
for
when I,
you?
what was that?
What would you say for you? What snack would you pick? If you're a snack guy, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a eat all the time guy.
Yeah.
But I just like popcorn.
Mm,
So, those popcorners are great, but just give me a big tub of
yeah.
popcorn
Yeah.
and let me go to town on that for the rest of my life with extra butter.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. Is there anything else you want to say about your music, your art, about yourself, or anything else you want to promote or plug before we head out?
Anything else? Well, really just thank you. Thank you for having me on this. I really appreciate it. Love the chance to talk about music and other creative stuff. But yeah, if anyone's listening to this, thanks for listening to my music. If you're in the Detroit area, come to a show. It's a good time. We always have a lot of fun at our shows. But yeah, that's it. Again, thank you for the opportunity.
Away from